Hey, my name is Julie. I just wanted to introduce myself because hopefully this will go up on my channel. This has been a long time coming. So I have a counseling Instagram that I started about a week ago. Just a quick overview of my background. So I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in psychology with a minor in criminal justice. I'm working toward my Master of Arts in Counseling Psychology at the moment. I've completed 17 out of 20 of my classes, and all I have left are Internship 2, Internship 3, and my final portfolio class. I'm currently doing my internship, and I'm interning in a bridge program in a middle and high school, which is in a public school setting. So the purpose of bridge programs is that instead of putting kids in alternative placements, although some kids do need that, the best thing for them is inclusion and being around their neurotypical peers and having positive role models and things. So we attempt to keep them in the school by giving them more support. Kids and their social emotional needs are categorized into 3 categories from what I know. So Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. This may work differently in other districts, but the way the district I'm interning in does it is that Tier 1 kids check in with guidance and don't often need check-ins. Mostly they deal with like stress and things like that, but they may deal with depression, anxiety, and whatever as well, but their need isn't as high. Tier 2 kids need more frequent check-ins and school counseling, which is different than therapy. It's focusing on adjusting to school. Therefore, they meet with the school adjustment counselor. Now, Bridge is specific for Tier 3 kids, so kids with high social emotional needs who have mental health issues. At the middle school, they're all on social emotional IEPs, so they receive counseling in school. Again, school-based counseling, different than therapy. Mostly they have outside therapists. The Bridge program at the high school is more academic focused. So if students are academically successful, they're bumped down to Tier 2 from what I know and check in with school adjustment because they don't need the academic support anymore, which is a big focus of that Bridge program since high school is very demanding. So back to me, it is difficult because there's a lot I'd like to say, and when you're in this field and you relate to kids, you really want to share your story. But when you're pursuing your LMHC, which is what I'm pursuing my licensed mental health counselor license in the state of Massachusetts. There's certain things I can disclose. I have to only use self-disclosure if it will be helpful. I never want to use it like I'm just venting and talking about myself, because obviously therapy doesn't go 2 ways. My students are not meant to support me, and I think I'm very decent at that. But I have disclosed certain things, and so what I find ethically appropriate, I plan to disclose on this channel if it will help someone feel less alone, and also recognize that just because we're in this field doesn't mean we're like these successful people that perfectly have our life together. No one does. I believe that no one perfectly does, even if they say it. We make progress, but there's always room for growth and development. So anyway, I struggle with anxiety. I can't disclose diagnoses. I can't talk about mental illnesses in regard to me, but everyone deals with anxiety, believe it or not. Anxiety is an emotion that comes from being nervous and worry. It's a more heightened state than that. Some people deal with it more than others, but we all deal with anxiety because, put it this way, you have a test, pretty much everyone has test anxiety, some more severe than others. If you didn't have even a baseline level of anxiety, say you had 0, you probably wouldn't study for your test. You wouldn't prepare, and you would probably care less if you didn't do well, which also can indicate anxiety too, but I'll get into that later. So I just wanted to introduce myself. My plan for this channel is to focus on mental health, but I also want to focus on my other interests and make it more like entertaining and interactive and more of my own abilities and interests to share with you. So my main interests are mental health, of course, and it's my passion and field, makeup, and also music. As you can see, I'm wearing Water Parks, which is my favorite band ever. So it's nice to meet you all. Feel free to leave a comment, and I'm excited to make videos, and have a lovely day. Bye!